we here to talk about not Playboy Cardi. Yo, I hate that their names are very similar. We're here to talk about Cardi B. Cardi B. You hear me? But Cardi. You hear me? Anyways, we're here to talk about her. So basically, she had a little statement recently on the state of hip hop. She said people just don't know what they want. Also, we seen well, first her and Offset going back and forth. That was like a while ago. But basically, we seen recently Offset Offset came out. He wasn't playing no audio, but he was vibing to the Cardi B album. He was telling her to drop her album or a project, whatever it is. It could be a mixtape, who fucking knows. But with that being said, and she's been a little hesitant. We've seen her drop the little singles, it didn't work. We've seen her drop bongos and stuff. And it got to the point I was asking myself, like, should she just be a single artist? Now, she did drop Invasion of Privacy, and Invasion of Privacy did very well. But like just her, and she got pregnant and stuff, which is perfectly fine. She got pregnant, and she had kids, bringing life into this world. I can't be mad at her for that. So she took a little hiatus. But now we've been seeing like she's been trying to drop some music. We've been seeing her on the features. She always kills a feature. And, she's been working. I don't know if she's trying to catch a single because Bongos didn't do what it was supposed to do. I don't know if she's trying to catch a single or whatever so she could roll out the project. But like, hey, we even heard her on the Offset album and she was going crazy. So, of course, Put It on the Floor, I think recently like went platinum or diamond, whatever it went. And, that was a big part of her. She had a crazy verse as well. With that being said, we looking at it is why she's scared to drop her album. Also having this statement saying that people just don't know what they want, is that also getting to her? Have people like stated that they are expecting something from her? Now, sadly, she's been gone for a minute, so our expectations are high for this project. It is her sophomore project. Of course, going into the album, she had Bodak Yellow, Be Careful of Me, with the whole Offset cheating thing was happening, and yada, yada, yada. She had a lot of stuff going for her at the time, and she was striving, having phenomenal features, and doing her thing. And we just love her in general, her personality. She just seems fun as fuck. By the way, shout out Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Now, I ain't talking about the drink, I'm talking about her sister. She bad than a motherfucker. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, shit. Listen, I've been to New York on 1-2 time. I ain't gonna lie. Them Puerto Rican women, them Dominican women, they gonna catch me one of these days, bro. Bro, motherfuckers made me a fucking conquito, nigga. I felt like I was Rico Suave. What? Nigga, I was gone. We ain't here to talk about that. Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about this shit, man. Let's talk about what she said. And also, do you feel like she's scared to drop a project? Because I feel like she chasing a single. Maybe the label wants her to get a single. I believe she's still on Atlantic right now. I believe the label wants a single. I don't know if she has a lot of stuff going on in her life or something. But with that being said, like, I feel like she's chasing a single. Bongos didn't do what she wanted it to do. Because I feel like it's taking time for the album. Again, maybe she's a perfectionist or something. But at the same time, maybe she needs that being single. A couple of times you don't see artists drop. Some of these artists need a single, or the label's not fucking with the single. They don't want to drop a project. You know what I'm saying? They want that shit. And honestly, sometimes let's not act like the song is whatever. I didn't like that Justin Bieber Yummy song, but that shit everywhere. She got a yummy, that little bullshit. Motherfuckers on the label, they'll just push a little button, they'll get the right placements, they'll, a little something to the fucking DSPs, put it in the playlist. Your shit gonna go, you gonna get little streams and shit. Like, let's keep it a book. Let's not act like everything is organic. Motherfuckers still be pushing buttons. And the level of artist Cardi B is, I feel like they would push a button. As long as it's not trash. Even if it's decent, I feel like it could go. But she do have to have some heat in the tuck. Because if she don't really got nothing in the tuck, no heat in the tuck, even on the album, motherfuckers gonna look at this like you fell off. And maybe that's why the label is waiting for a certified hit before they even start to promotion and promote that she has an album coming. But you even have like your husband Offset, which yes, it is her husband, or I don't know if these niggas getting a divorce or not. I'm confused by their relationship, my damn self. But with that being said, like, he's rocking with the album. I'm pretty sure if she put out more stuff, maybe we could hear her like, oh, we like this stuff too. She still be killing the features, but we don't know where her head at. But anyways, let's hear her thoughts on hip hop before we go back into this thing. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B says that the current state of hip hop isn't as bad as some fans have expressed, and instead, fans aren't sure what they want out of the genre. She discussed hip hop during an interview with The Hollywood Reporter published on Friday. So a big quote from Cardi B. So, people keep saying like, oh, the state of hip hop is bad right now. Blah, blah, blah. The 31-year-old, she's fucking 31. God damn. Sorry, she look good as fuck. Like 31 ain't old. A lot of niggas be tweaking when they be in their 30s. Like, oh, this age is old. Like, you bad as a motherfucker. But anyways, I don't think it's bad right now. I just feel like people just don't know what they want. I will say this. The year of 2023 with albums that came out, bro, like, we got some decent projects, but I was not like, wow, that was not impressed by a lot of the music that came out. I feel like it was a subpar year, you know what I'm saying? And I expect like niggas like we were off a pandemic. Like if you was giving us some lukewarm shit during pandemic, I'd be like, yo, niggas is inside, motherfuckers can't move around how they want to. But we was getting some shit during pandemic, bro. So the fact like niggas is really back outside now. Like they took away a majority of the restrictions. In 2022, niggas was outside, but it was a restriction here or there. But like, yo, they took away a majority of this shit, and it was still like, it was what it was. You hear me? But anyways, let's keep going. I feel like social media is running too much. Also, sadly, with the introduction of TikTok, like something might blow up off TikTok, but like it ain't really. It's a hit on TikTok, but it don't circulate like that. You hear some of these TikTok artists like they blew up off a song. We don't know what happened to them niggas. We like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gone. We don't know what the fuck happened to them niggas. But anyways, what else we have here? So I feel like just keep doing you. F what people gotta say. Elsewhere in the interview, she discussed the Super Bowl Usher's upcoming performance during the halftime, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and more. Performs at the MTV VMAs. CardI comments contradict that of Lil Yachty, who recently remarked hip-hop is in a terrible place during his Rolling Stones Musician on Musicians event in Brooklyn. He argued the state of hip-hop right now is a lot of intimidation. It's a lot of quick, low-quality music being put out. It's a lot of it's a lot less risk-taking. It's a lot less originality. People are too safe now. Everybody is so safe. I'd rather take a risk than take a L. Check out CardI's more optimism opinion on the matter below. CardI is currently preparing for a release of her long-awaited sophomore album, which she said fans can expect sometime in 2024. Speaking with Ebro Darden in September, she explained that she still needed to make some tweaks to the project and it wouldn't be ready until the following year. Now, I will say this, what Lil Yachty said. When he said there's a lot of less risk-taking, I do believe so. As you know, like, especially with the introduction of Bronx Drill, if you will, a lot of this shit is sample-heavy. Even though they flip the beat, which is crazy. Like, as much as I do love the Kanye album, like, you could some of that shit was flipped. Like, I love that song with the Nipsey Hussle and YG. I think it's called Do It. But the way he flipped back that ass up, now, Kanye added his own shit to make that shit hard. Don't get me wrong. But even still, I want to go listen to Back That Ass Up, and also I believe there was a Shoreline Mafia song. They kind of flipped it as well. I want to go listen to that as well. You know what I'm saying? With O3 Greedo, right? So with that being said, I do get it, especially with the Bronx, a lot of sample heavy and stuff, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, but I could get him saying like, oh, a lot of people aren't taking more risks. A lot of people aren't being a little bit more original. I do get that aspect of it, especially with samples in the newer songs now. Don't get me wrong. And maybe more originality is better. Like, the one thing you can't really say about Lil Yachty is the fact that he does switch it up a little bit. He is doing a little bit more artistry, and he's adding a little bit more sauce to his shit. Like, I forgot the name of his album. His most recent project he put out was great. It was different. It sounded different, but I like that fact. And Yachty has always been a person who, he tried new things. He added some shit in there. He lullaby rap, if you will. He started that shit off his SoundCloud days. But yeah, it's different. He has improved. Motherfuckers have been taking him seriously, and he has improved. I feel like he's one of those people that can speak to it. Even though a lot of the Kid Cudi shit that comes out, I'm not fucking with it. At least I gotta give it to him. The nigga be trying to do some new shit. Kanye, as crazy as that nigga is, and the nigga be trying to do some other shit, you know? So Travis Scott, you gotta give it to niggas like that be trying to push that shit. Even though Playboy Cardi be tweaking, that nigga be trying to do some other shit. So you do gotta give it to people. Now, do I think hip-hop is boring? No. And also, what I do believe, I said this in another video, there's just too many fucking artists. You could go on YouTube and find an artist anywhere, anyhow, and talk to niggas. Like I've been said, a lot of the time now, especially during like pandemic time, bro, gangster music came back. Like we had a lot of niggas, saucing and doing their thing, but it was mostly like the hood niggas that's really going up, you know what I'm saying? Slide music, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Tough talk. Like that really came back. I'm not saying there's no room for other niggas, but that was really like going everyone. Pooh Shiesty was doing it. Yo, Gucci had a little run with his squad. Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, Big Scott, RP Big Scott. Like he was going crazy with them boys. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Big Third, you know what I'm saying? Like it gets to that point that it will change. Just like when we had a certain sound and then SoundCloud came in, or when the drill scene blew up. I feel like eventually we're gonna get a new sound. We do have the underground sound. I feel like the underground sound really popped up with SoundCloud. We might get another sound to be like, oh shit. But I wouldn't say it's boring. Niggas are doing too much of the same shit. I will agree. Niggas aren't risk taking. Motherfuckers ain't trying to be creative. Motherfuckers ain't trying to do their own thing. And I'm not gonna say I take back creative because yeah, you flipping the sample, but we already been heard the song been made. We like, oh shit, you flipped this, oh shit, we might go back and listen to it. Now a new age person who hasn't heard the original song, they'll be like, oh shit, this shit sound fire. But like it is what it is at the end of the day. I just feel like I wouldn't say it's lukewarm. You get some projects by some artists that's really dope and really cool. But then you get some projects from other people's like it could be better. Shit, I'm one of them people's like I love Be Love, but I miss the old Be Love. I ain't gonna cap. Cause some of this shit he puts out, bro, I'm just saying, it ain't hitting the same for me. I'm sorry. I like the ignorance, but that's just me. But hey, as you mature as an artist and grow, you're gonna have certain pockets, if you will. You're gonna have fans everywhere. You try to you try to cater to everyone. That's why even though what's that shit? For All the Dogs, I thought could have been better. I get that this nigga has to appeal to other niggas, and he wasn't talking to the dogs as in the dudes. He was talking to the dog ass women. But yeah, man, it was. I wouldn't say people don't know what they want. It's just it's boring. We're hearing a lot of the same stuff. Certain artists, we hold them to a certain standard, and a lot of these motherfuckers sounding the same now. So we need a little bit more individuality. Remember when Uzi and them came out, these motherfuckers make fun of these niggas doing all this shit. And now look at Uzi, look at Kodak, like they staples in this shit, bro. But yeah, man, what do y'all feel about this, man? I talked too long. I didn't need to talk this long. But hey, put your comments down below. Check out the links in the description. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sent out for today. The Black TJ there while I'm doing this thing. My name remembers like Quasimodo. Hey, like, subscribe, channel, hey, little motor. I'm gone. Slime, zoom, peace, guys. Alright.